Next you need to pick your papers for your front and back of your divider. So you need 8 pieces, and I cut mine to 7 wide by 9 1/4 tall because I wanted some black border around it on the front side, and then on this side I still want some of the ruled paper around the sides. So do that, and then round just the outer corners of each one, the corners toward the outside edge, and I kept these straight. And I'm just going to go through and I'm going to attach each into the book with the HTG gun, tape runner. I prefer to do that instead of glue because I don't like buckling. Sometimes, even though you burnish with glue, may buckle depending on what your climate is, your humidity and stuff. So I'm just going to look at this, eyeball it, and get it as straight as I can and cover that side. And you're going to do that to the front and back if you want. You can leave it real. I think I'm going to like it better with the pattern paper down with the divider part. And I'm using the pattern paper because it's not as thick as the cardstock, because you see your book is getting kind of thick, and that's why I add the elastic band when I'm on. Hi everyone, Sandy here. This is the last video for this tutorial series. I'm going to finish it up today. Now, I'm a real dork. Somehow yesterday I thought I had the camera on while I was doing certain things, and I had them off. So I had the camera on when I didn't want it on. So I haven't shown you how to do certain things, and I'm going to backtrack now and show you. So this is what I have done for the cover of mine. I glued some of the Prima flowers, Petaloo flowers that I had bought for this here, and then I had a Prima, let's see here, artisan chipboard pink paisley butterflies that I hadn't used. So I spritzed it with some Prima Color Bloom and got the blue color, and then wiped it off to get this little bit of stripes. I don't know if you can see that. And so that's how all I'm going to do to the cover of this book. I am going to add 2016. I think I'm going to emboss that. And here I have my elastic strap closure on, and I will show you how I did that. And I did glue a real pretty button that I had there on the top because I like to finish that. So this is my old one. I took this one out of this book so I can show you how I did that. I take my Compositon and I punch a large hole here at the top on the edge, about a quarter of an inch, 3/4 of an inch from the top edge over about 1.5 inches from the side. Punch a hole, and then I drop an eyelet in there, and then I use the Compositon to set the eyelet so that it is crimped in on the back, see, like that. And then you just, because this Tim Holtz strap has a metal piece on it, you can't poke the metal piece through it. So what you do, you're going to insert the elastic in from the back, and you would pull it all the way through and let the metal catch. So that's how you do your elastic. And then if you want to glue something on it, you can do that. So this just makes a nice way to hold this shut. Now I was really upset because I didn't get recorded the inserting of the plastic pages, and this was something that someone really wanted, several of you. So I already have these in here. I haven't finished covering them yet. So I'm going to show you how to put in one extra piece of plastic in here. So I'm going to add in like one of these Bo Bunny photo sleeves, page protectors, photo sleeves, whatever you want to call them. I bought a package of these, the Bo Bunny Miscellaneous Me Life Journal page protectors that are 6x8. So any kind of plastic that you have. Now these would have been the same way. These I purchased at Office Supply, but actually I took them out of an old planner that I already had. And these are business card holders. And they have the 3 holes also, which I don't want to have. So this one measures, what did I say? About 8.5. So what I put this in with is called gaffer's tape, and I bought mine at Amazon. You can get in different colors. This is the inch wide. You can get it white, black, different colors. It's pretty pricey for a roll, but it does last a long time. Or you can use duct tape. You know, any strong kind of tape that's not going to tear. Book binding tape if you have that. You know, just to hold it in. So what I do is I measure this out, what I'm going to need. I need, for each plastic sleeve thing that I'm putting in, I need 2. So I like the end straight. 5, 6, 7, 8.5. Okay. So I roll this out, and then take my ruler, and I like to use a rotary cutter that you can use for sewing. I like to use these a lot, even better than my craft knife. 8.5. I'm going to put it right here, and we're just going to slice that off like that. And then we get one more, because you do need 2 for each one. And I really apologize about not getting that on the camera. I don't know if I heard a noise, like sometimes there's noise downstairs, people talking or whatever, and I turned it off, and then I think I've turned it back on, and I didn't. And I was really aggravated when I was editing the video. But this is really, really simple to do. So I'm going to take my book. So like I've already put 2 in here, and in each one I put with 2 pieces of tape. And I know this is showing here, the back side of the tape, but I'm going to cover that with some washi tape or some paper or something like that. But I want this stronger tape in here to hold it. So I've already put 2 in, so each one takes 2 pieces of the tape. And then I'm going to lay this one in, about right there. I'm going to take a piece of this tape, and actually the easiest way to do this is pull your tape up, take your plastic thing that you're going to stick down, and line your tape on it. And I do want to cover up those holes. So line it as straight as you can. So that way you've got it on there straight. Peel it up, take your book, and just insert it in there where you want it. And I would do it onto the cover of the book rather than the page here. So I'm just going to line these up. They're about the same width, which is good. And you just place them down straight as you can and press that in there. So it doesn't add a whole lot of bulk, so you can just work it in there. Maybe use a stylus to gently score that in there with your fingers. Then I'm going to pull this back, and I'm going to take my other piece of tape. Just like to make sure they're doubly put in there, and I'm going to stick this one here and do the same thing. Just rub it in so it's stuck down, and then that closes up like that. So now I have a place to put other photos or something, and I may cut a piece of the pattern paper for now to just slide in there for decorative looks. So I have all my papers on, my dividers. And I redid this one to make it stick out far enough. So basically that's the book. The altar book done. I'm not going to do any more on the front. I will pause the camera. Make sure it's still on, and we'll pause the camera. And I probably will go ahead and do my 2016 here. And that's how you alter a composition book and create you a planner journal book for the new year. Okay, so this is finished except for adding my tab titles, which I haven't decided on. I like the butterfly, the flowers. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Wrong way. There we go. Okay, I did emboss my 2016. I have these wonderful I've had these for years, Graphic 45 Antique Typewriter stamp set that I just love. So I stamped with the embossing stamp pad, clear. And then I used the Wow embossing powder in primary ebony, and then I heat embossed it. So I've got that on there, 2016. And then when you pull this back and open it up, I did take some Scotch paper tape. It's like washi tape. This one's really wide. I think I got it at, it's called washi tape at Walmart. I really love it. So I used it to cover up where I didn't get my gaffer's tape on quite as straight or as equal amounts that I wanted to. So I really like how that looks with the black and the pretty printed. So it's, I like how that turned out. So, you know, they do come out with different kinds of pattern duct tape now. So you could just use that instead of gaffer's tape. It'd be a lot less expensive for you. And then you would already have this pattern in there that you like. So I've got all my plastic inserts. I did cut out a piece of the paper and insert in that. So I can add photos or whatever I want to in that. I want to thank you for following along. Please share my videos so that your other crafty friends and family will know about my YouTube channel, and click like and comment if you want to down there. I appreciate it. It lets me know that you like my videos and want to see more. So thank you. Have a wonderful new year. It's the second day of January already, and it's time to start taking down some Christmas decorations. So I want to thank you all again for watching. Bye-bye.